The online world, particularly Weverse, was suddenly sent into a frenzy after BTS's Jungkook was caught on camera sobbing because he deeply missed his partner, Taehyung, who was away in Paris for the CELINE Fashion Show. While playing a string of heartbreak songs and singing along solo, the BTS maknae showed emotional gestures just like someone who had completely lost their bearings after being left far behind by their significant other. This dramatic display, which laid bare Jungkook's vulnerable side, bluntly solidified the status of their romantic relationship in front of the public. Rather than causing concern, Jungkook's hopelessly whipped behavior actually looked incredibly cute and made millions of ARMYs gush. Through this emotional moment, fans were once again convinced that the bond of love between Taehyung and Jungkook is already incredibly strong and absolutely cannot be separated by the distance between Seoul and Paris. Hello ARMY and everyone who just joined. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. Let's jump straight into today's video topic. Welcome back to V Effect. V's Kim Taehyung departure to Paris to attend the prestigious CELINE Fashion Show seems to have left a massive void in the heart of his partner, Jungkook. Recently, the social media landscape, particularly the global community platform Weverse, was sent into a frenzy by an emotional yet adorable display from the BTS maknae. In his latest late-night live broadcast, Jungkook openly showed just how difficult it was to be separated from Taehyung by such a vast distance and time difference. No longer hiding their romantic relationship in front of the camera, he bluntly admitted that he deeply missed his significant other, who was currently busy in the fashion capital. The atmosphere of the live stream, which started off casual, instantly turned moving and melancholic when Jungkook began playing a sequence of heartbreak songs. Under the dim room lighting, the sorrowful melodies playing in the background seemed to perfectly capture his deeply troubled state of mind. Occasionally wiping away tears trickling down his cheeks, Jungkook sang along to lyric after lyric with profound emotion. His body language and wistful gaze clearly mirrored someone who had completely lost their bearings after their partner left for overseas. In the middle of the heartbreaking music, Jungkook fell silent for a long time, staring blankly at his phone screen. He then let out a deep sigh and began pouring his heart out to the millions of fans watching. With a slightly raspy voice, he expressed how lonely the house felt without Taehyung by his side. He admitted that his partner's departure to France left something missing from his daily routine, and the drastic time zone difference made it even harder for them to intensely exchange updates. The sadness Jungkook displayed that night was entirely raw and unscripted, showing his vulnerable side when far away from his loved one. He did not hesitate to sing solo, hitting emotional high notes as if delivering a serenade of longing meant specifically for Taehyung across the ocean. Every line of the romantic songs he performed that night carried a much deeper meaning, illustrating the sheer scale of love and emotional dependency he has for his partner. Even though the live broadcast was filled with tearful moments, Jungkook's hopelessly whipped behavior actually looked incredibly cute and endearing to fans. Rather than causing deep concern, Jungkook's dramatic pining sparked fond smiles from anyone watching. Fans quickly realized that this was an incredibly honest and innocent expression of love from a young man head over heels in love. This unusual, mellow display immediately became undeniable proof that further solidified their relationship among fans. Through that emotional moment, ARMY was even more convinced that Taehyung and Jungkook share an incredibly strong soul bond that absolutely nothing can break. Their closeness, which is usually seen through sweet daily interactions, was now being tested by distance, and Jungkook's reaction proved that the space in his heart belongs to Taehyung alone. Seeing the explosive and drama-filled way Jungkook expressed his love, the Weverse comment section was instantly flooded with hundreds of thousands of real-time reactions from watching fans. Many of them found it both adorable and touching to see how a global superstar could become so vulnerable and childlike, just because he missed his boyfriend who was away for work. Hashtags related to their names immediately shot up and became global trends across various social media platforms within minutes after the broadcast ended. Most fans left comments teasing Jungkook's behavior, viewing it as overly dramatizing the situation considering Taehyung was only gone for a few days. They wrote about how Jungkook was acting as if they had been separated for years, which ironically highlighted just how deeply embedded Taehyung's existence is in his life. Those comments, filled with laughter and sympathy, kept pouring in, admiring how beautiful it is that they share their romance so openly with the public. Other fans added that seeing Jungkook cry out of longing made everyone realize just how significant Taehyung's presence is in maintaining the emotional stability of the maknae. For them, this moment was not merely entertainment, but a beautiful confirmation of how a true romantic relationship should support and yearn for one another. They considered Jungkook incredibly brave for not feeling ashamed to show his tears of longing for his beloved partner. This Weverse live phenomenon quickly spread to other platforms like TikTok and X, where video clips of Jungkook crying while singing sad songs were instantly played millions of times. Many content creators began making analyses and sweet video compilations comparing the moment of Taehyung's departure with Jungkook's lonely reactions at home. Everyone agreed that the relationship dynamics of this couple never fail to capture the world's attention due to the sincerity they radiate. Their romance, which is always filled with sweet emotional highs and lows, proved once again that the geographical distance stretching between Seoul and Paris is completely incapable of fading or reducing the strength of their love. Distance instead became a mirror that clarified just how immense the sense of belonging and affection tied between these two top idols truly is. Taehyung's departure to the international fashion event ultimately bore one of the most romantic and iconic moments in the history of their interactions. Now that the emotional live broadcast has concluded, fans have shifted their focus to anticipating Taehyung's return to South Korea. Many cannot wait to see the warm welcome and affectionate reunion Jungkook will give when his partner finally steps foot back in their home. Everyone is wishing for Taehyung's work trip in Paris to go smoothly, so he can return as soon as possible to the warm embrace of Jungkook, who misses him dearly. In the world of social media, fans' creativity in reading between the lines is truly unquestionable. Shortly after the live stream ended, sharp-eyed fans immediately launched various funny, yet plausible theories regarding the timing of Jungkook's live broadcast. They began matching the broadcast time in South Korea with the time zone in Paris, France, where Taehyung was staying. Based on the internet user's swift investigation, it turned out Jungkook purposely turned on his camera right when Taehyung was estimated to have just woken up and was getting ready for the main events of the CELINE Fashion Show. This theory then evolved into a delightful romantic narrative among netizens. Many speculated that Jungkook's melancholic display on camera was actually a sweet way to grab the attention of his lover across the ocean. Fans imagined how funny the behind-the-scenes situation must have been, where Taehyung, while getting his styling done by makeup artists in Paris, was likely watching the broadcast himself, smiling and shaking his head at his boyfriend's attention-seeking behavior. This speculation led ARMY to dub that night's broadcast as a public live stream disguised as a video call. That Jungkook intentionally did so Taehyung would know just how much longing he was enduring in Seoul. Given the depth of love and yearning Jungkook displayed that night, it is no surprise that this live broadcast will remain a hot topic for quite some time. Their romance, which constantly manages to melt anyone's heart, proves once again that distance and time are just numbers when faced with the reality of pure love. So what are your thoughts on Jungkook and Taehyung's dramatic longing, and the adorable theories surrounding their relationship this time? Were you among those who cried tears of emotion, or did you laugh lovingly at the dramatic antics of the maknae who misses his partner so much? Feel free to drop your thoughts, reactions, and your own version of the theories in the comments section below. Don't forget to share this article with fellow ARMYs, so we can all continue to support their sweet relationship until Taehyung safely returns to Jungkook's arms. Following the overwhelming wave of reactions to the broadcast, fans also took a moment to express their deep gratitude toward the global community for maintaining a respectful and supportive environment. Amid the intense spotlight on their relationship, ARMYs worldwide commended online users and media outlets for choosing kindness and understanding over negativity or harsh judgment. For a couple that shares such a rare and genuine connection, the absence of malice in the public eye has been a comforting shield, allowing both Taehyung and Jungkook to remain authentic without fear of being ridiculed or misunderstood. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.